I don't think we've got anyone in there. We've got... No, I thought the news reporter was in here, but she's in the engineering deck. Nobody in there, so we will go to engineering. Then we'll go down to Shuttle Bay, have a word with two characters in there, have a look at the new armour. I don't know what we'll do next, so I suppose it'll say when we get to the map, galaxy map. That room's open now. Oh, this is Javik's room, where Grunt used to be. And he is going to be my new romance option.
You're saying they survived into this cycle?
Yes. We called them Collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones she encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes. I suppose it was.
Right, okay.
I am feeling better, Commander. I stand ready to fight.
Oh, I can't actually talk to him.
Do not be concerned about me. The years in stasis have only made me hungrier to fight the Reapers.
Okay, so what I've just remembered is actually some of the times you can't actually talk to the characters in the ship. When you go to other planets like the Citadel, and I think you go to some like civilian planets as well where you can walk around, that's when you can actually talk to them to have meaningful conversations instead of being on the ship all the time like in Mass Effect 1 and 2. Which I kind of like, but I wish you could have a bit of both, you know. Some on the ship, some on the ground. But they all seem to be on the ground if I remember.
I have to ask, do all war reporters look so... feminine? I mean, you're made up so well.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner. Apparently, girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the creepiest fan mail.
That was fun.
Tuzmek was that. She has got some curves.
Yeah, I think she is. She's bisexual, so if you're male or female, you can romance her, but I just don't want to. I don't know. She don't have a lot of character to me, not a lot of development, kind of pointless.
Need anything, Command? Aye, aye.
I mean, I don't think there's anything she does that's personal to her. It's literally all she does is report on stuff. Like, what would it be cool if like something happened and it was like something about her, like some of her family or something about that, or something going on in the universe? No. Just like she's there just to be there, which is fucking annoying. Hey James.
What's up?
That it? Nothing? I was certain he said something about Edie. Yes, no, where's Cortex? Where's he gone? Oh, there he is, working on the ship. Just have a look at the new armour. I think we got, I don't even remember what we got. We've already seen them. I think we've seen that. I think these are new. When they load up, I don't think they've loaded. Oh, they did, okay. Number 2, I think we might have had that before. Arms 2, I think we've definitely had one of them. Yeah, we did. Okay, legs. Oh, I like that. They're very military-like. These like space age. These military, I like that. I'll take it. Got anything to say, Cortex, after last time? Cortex? I think it's Cortez.
Okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
Keep it up.
I appreciate your dedication. Good work, Lieutenant.
Thank you, Commander. You can count on me.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are views like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, that's cool. That's actually technology they have in Star Wars as well. auditory emulators. So there's no sound in space. What they do is they have like any like helmets or something like that, and it just basically, like it says, emulates sound in space, so you know which direction things are coming from and stuff like that. So it's actually really kind of cool. But it's a bit weird. He spends his time flying ships, and he spends his free time, or he works flying ships, and he spends his free time watching flying ships. Kind of sad, to be fair. That's an order.
I'll pull rank if I have to. Take some R&R next time we hit the Citadel.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Right then, I don't think we've got any upgrades that we can use. I'm not sure. Right then, let's go up to the information centre. We'll go and have a word with Edie. Who have you? What's this?
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered
Yeah,
to
to be
help.
fair, should have told me. I'm the commander.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I don't know if this will turn it down. If it does, I'll have to reload.
This sounds like a job for an evac transport.
Right, and a Turian transport responded to their distress call. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Ooh,
Long story.
okay.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Oh, you did a good job. It's worth a look.
Put it on the map.
Adding it now, Commander.
I think I started to romance her in the previous session, maybe in Paragon Options, but I'm not going to do that. I'm certain you can romance her and another person, but just like I did in Mass Effect 2, I think I fucked that up. I'd rather go think, is that flashing because I've got a new email? If it does, that's a really cool feature instead of having to check it each time. Fucking hell, I've got loads, god damn it. Omega, come see me. I don't know if that's DLC. I think it is. Omega, come see me from Aria Tilok. Shepard, I have something important to discuss with you. It's sensitive, so we'll need privacy. I've arranged for that soon. No, I'll arrange for that soon. In the meantime, come and see me on the Citadel in the aptly named Purgatory. I have a few ideas for your war. Urgent message from Admiral Hackett. Commander, there's an Alliance researcher working on the Citadel named Dr. Garrett Bryson. I need you to meet with him right away. Dr. Bryson has uncovered important new information about Reapers that could have a direct bearing on the war. I'm officially directing you to support his efforts at the first possible opportunity. Please visit Bryson's laboratory on the Citadel at once. And I think that's the Leviathan DLC, if I remember. Is this address valid? Shepard, I've called and I've sent messages but got no response. Reverse comm system out. I don't expect this will get through either, but I've heard a rumour that Normandy is docked here at the Citadel. We're not at the Citadel. Are you alive? I'm at Herta, what was it? Was it Herta? Herta? I don't remember. Memorial Hospital under the name Tana Nuara. Please excuse the Munkia? I don't even know that word. And this email's encryption. In my line of work, it's unwise to advertise my location, particularly when I'm not in good health. We should meet before circumstances force us apart again. Fane. Oh, it's Fane. I'm going to go see him in the hospital. Doc says I'm ready for visitors. That's from Caden. Hey Shepard, through some combination of medical miracle and dumb luck, I survived the beating I took on Mars. The doctors say I'm still not ready to be released, but I'd really like to see you if you can spare the time. Councillor Udina offered to make me a Spectre, still thinking about whether or not I should accept. Stop by my room at the hospital when you're on the Citadel. I'd like your advice. Help request from Sender Blocked. That's a weird name. Commander, my name is John Dumbao. I'm with Special Tactics and Recon to Spectre. While some still have concerns about your past activities with Cerberus, many of us in STNR... STNR, what's that? Don't. Oh, it's Solarian Task Force and Reconnaissance? I don't know. Took your warnings about the Reapers seriously. I'm reaching out to you because I have information that could tie agents with significant political power to the Reapers. If you have time to meet me in the Citadel Embassy, I'd appreciate your discreet assistance. It does say SCG, so that's the Solarian Task Group if I remember, so I must be right there. Meet me in Purgatory, fucking... Send me 2 emails, Aria, you're fucking impatient. I have a proposition for you, Shepard. You won't want to pass it up. I'm in a nightclub on the Citadel called Purgatory. You've already sent me this. Don't make me wait too long. So I reckon this is actually kind of a oversight from the game developers. So if you have the DLC installed, I think it is a Citadel DLC, or I honestly don't know. I've forgotten what to call, but there is some DLC that you do with, or it might just be called Omega. And you get this email from her for the DLC, but if you don't get the DLC, then you just get this email for a side quest. So, lovely. Before we move on, we're going to have a word with Joker and Edie's new body. And we're going to have choice blindness in a second. I'm not sure where we have to go. And then so Edie sits in the corner there, but I'll have a word with Joker.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot.
Pull yourself together.
She plugged herself into Cerberus tech without authorization.
Well, technically, she is Cerberus tech, so...
Not helping, Joker.
I've run the checks, Commander. She's still based in the Normandy. Running this body just gives her a little more flexibility.
I don't doubt.
Sweet. Sweet flexibility.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
That's one of the reasons why I love Edie. This fucking Joker falls in love with her straight away.
Yeah, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes. Plus, we might need something calibrated.
Why is that a running joke? Like, Garrus would just calibrate the guns for the entirety of Mass Effect 2, and now everyone's making a joke of it in 3. He's doing the same thing in 3, so... I haven't learned a thing. Hey, Edie.
Hello, Shepard. Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
Great.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
Oh.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
Well, Edie's still there flying the ship, you know.
What's this about?
Well, helping
Does
you.
Joker not like your new platform?
He likes it a bit too much.
He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
No, I make that calculation.
If I give a legitimate order, I expect it to be carried out. I'll be responsible for its costs. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
That sounds dangerous. We don't know what will happen.
Your core programming, like self-preservation, not allowing humans to be harmed, things like that?
Correct.
Don't touch a thing.
I see how that could alarm you. That is why I wanted to discuss it before making changes. May I ask you the question?
So you're going to change it anyway? That's what it sounded
when
like.
there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you want level-headed answers to help you fit into polite society, I'm not really the right person.
I see. I will take that into consideration.
Okay. That's a shame. Yeah, it's a really good journey that they go on, a really good story arc that they have if you're Paragon. I don't think I've ever done it as a Renegade, or at least I don't remember much about it, so it'll be fun. Right, let's have a look what we can do in the galaxy. I reckon loads of stuff is now open to us. At the very least, there's a shit ton of side quests and DLC we can do on the Citadel. What is our main thing? Let me check that first. I don't want to go with any main missions until everything else is done. I reckon it is meet with diplomats. Yeah, I think we've already. There's a new, that system at the top right, left. Sorry, that's new. The Shrike Abyssal. And that's where one of the items were, like the Volus was talking about, if I remember. So what we'll do next is we'll look at the other two new systems, and then we'll go to rescue the students at Grissom Academy. I think over time, if you do other missions first, and these sectors that don't have a Reaper, I think they do get attacked by Reapers. So it's like time based. But to be honest, I don't really care. Like I said before, like they're not really a threat. Okay, so here begins the boring process of scanning.
Signal confirmed.
Go, found something straight away. Zadaban, what have you got for me? Quite a delay there. Salvage, got a shit ton of credits for that, fucking hell. Very worth it. There it is. It should give us an option like, do you want to take the fuel now or save it for later? Because we just end up wasting loads of stuff.
Reapers eluded.
There we go, not much stuff in this system. I don't remember if there are like side quests that you can find, like in Mass Effect 2. Like where you scan it, it says, oh, I found something. Like that. Don't remember if you actually do land on planets. I think it's all side quest based. As in, like, you've got to get the side quest first. European Obelisk, I would take that. And I think that's a collectible for a side quest. Excuse me. There it is.
Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.
There we go, that's the system done. So I think this is like where that Vola said, oh, I found something on this planet in the Shrike Abyssal. I reckon if we take that back to him, he will help in the war efforts or something like that. Right, can I get there or I have to go around again? I'll get there, that's fine.
Faster than light jump successful.
Oh, not a lot here.
Signal confirmed.
Okay, what do you have for me, planet? It looks like a ball of flesh, doesn't it? Ugh. Credits, anything else in this system? It seems quite useless. There's nothing else. It's a tiny system. Oh, like, there we go. I can't escape from here, actually. So I need to be careful. There we go. Alright, we did all these, didn't we? That's 100%. I know that one at the top's 100%. 100. 100. 100. Here we go. Right then. Let's go to Grissom Academy and help out the students. As I was saying that, I should really go to the Citadel first and do all the side quests. This is a side quest, I think. I don't think it is a main mission. Do you know what? I'm going to double check. I'm pretty sure it is not a main mission. But in here it'll say priority. No. No, it's not. Yeah. Okay, so let's have a look. No, I thought it had the DLC in here. I guess not. So the only thing we have to do is go to Surkesh. I think that is the diplomat. Yeah, it is. So that'll be the last thing we do. We won't be doing that for quite some time. Because there's all the DLC to do yet. Do it as soon as possible. Anything in this system? I doubt there is. Moon there, that's useless. No, okay. Right in Grissom Academy. Let's go save these students.